Today, you put it on SoundCloud, something's catchy, it clicks, it can happen quick. You know, 20
this was
years
word
ago,
of mouth era.
correct. You're not on the radio.
Nope.
So how does that happen? When you think about it, how does that happen?
I guess it was just, you know, people liking it, and it was organic that way too. You know, it's a self-made moment. It's a moment from the mud that, you know, they're listening to somebody that they know and they relate to and they hear them and they understand it. And that's what happened. It started just circulating in my neighborhood.
The content of the song is, I'm a guy, you're a girl, and I'm gonna rep for the guys, but you gotta rep for the girls, but you gotta kind of like dominate me. So I'm thinking, do I have to rhyme? Do I gotta this? I'm asking all these weird questions and we're just laughing. And so my girls is here kind of like egging me on. Like, you got this, come on. We going here with you, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say, you gotta say stuff that's way worse than Trick, way over Trick. Like, you gotta make the girls like crucify the guys. So that was the energy we kind of had built up in the studio. So I'm just in the huddle with my girls, we're in the huddle, and we're just talking. I'm just like, what do I do? I'm just saying stuff. I got this big old notepad and this pen. I'm just like, what am I actually saying or doing? Just think of Trick, bar for bar. Now you go in the booth and you go bar for bar with Trick, but dominate him.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did, and that was the plan.
Do you think the people that hear your music get what you were going through?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
For sure.
Why?
It touched them. I know for sure, I'm 100% sure that my music touched the people the way that I want them to, because they tell me, it reflects on me. I hear people come and tell me I helped them get through what they were going through. They may have lost a brother. I heard people say they lost their sister, their grandmother, their best friend, and my music helped them get through it. It helped them stay strong and keep their head up and understand what come with life. And I have to maneuver through these situations so it don't overtake me. So I don't be in this situation. I gotta keep a strong head, a strong mind, and focus on how I'm gonna get out of this situation. And her music helped me do that.
You know, life is all about surprises, you know? So you can have a surprise in life, and if it comes, if you are true to your words, if you're a true person that you're dedicated to your craft, and you ain't worrying about nothing, you speaking all positive, thinking it, surrounding yourself by positivity, then the result's gonna be positive. In the ring, I'm a true champion. I'm a king. So with that being said, any man that I face, if they bring something that I ain't used to or I haven't never seen, I will adjust. And when I address and figure you out, bam, baby, good night.
Where did that come from?
I
That
don't
want
know.
of more?
I honestly don't know, and I think that's something that every self-made person has. I think there's some invisible something, whether you call it fire, ambition, determination, whatever those words are, there is not a word big enough for what you actually feel. And it's something that pulls you that you just have to go towards it. I don't know what it is.
So when does music kick in where that's a real focus?
Yeah, to be completely honest, I wasn't focused on anything really at all. I was just taking things on. And then once I actually focused on something is when it worked for me, which was music. Music was the only thing I ever felt like I really put my mind to, and then it showed me that once you do put your mind to something, it actually works. So then I was like, after when it like succeeded and I succeeded in music, I'm like, damn, maybe I could have went to school, maybe I could have did it.
Do you think about those moments?
All the time.
Yeah.
You know, all the time. And I appreciate after it's done and after you go through a rough patch or whatever, you appreciate it. And I believe in God.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very big believer in God. And I believe that God puts us in situations that prepares us for other. When you think it's the worst,
Yeah.
you could be like, why?
Yeah.
It's the worst time in your life. But actually, there's a worser one coming. But this is preparing you for it. So you could be like, oh, I dealt with this.
You know, I was trying to figure out where I fit in here because, you know, I was like the other piece of the puzzle. You know, we were gonna do a group album, Murder Inc. And, you know, I was like the other piece of the puzzle, but I'm from Queens. And so I kind of got both vibes, you know, that street vibe and, you know, that I like to be fly.
Right in the middle.
Flashy vibe. So I'm somewhere in the middle. And I attacked what was natural to me.